It says New York City officials ignored an immigration detainer due to its sanctuary policies, but now that illegal immigrant is accused of killing a 92-year-old woman in Queens. One America's Bobby Dupree explains.
ICE issues a detainer for the illegal immigrant accused of murdering a 92-year-old woman in New York. 21-year-old Riaz Khan is a Guyanese national. Police believe he's responsible for the alleged murder and sexual assault of 92-year-old Maria Fuertes. They say Khan spotted the woman in Queens last week as she collected cans, followed her, and attacked her from behind.
They landed behind a parked car. The perpetrator and the victim were out of view for approximately 4 to 5 minutes, where the subject suddenly reappears and runs northbound on 127th Street. Mrs. Fuentes remains on the ground.
Police call the attack a senseless, brutal act of violence. Fuertes was eventually found 2 hours later.
Upon arrival, EMS personnel discovered an injured and disoriented 92-year-old woman lying in the snow.
Fuertes was rushed to the hospital but was later pronounced dead.
Whoever did it, some real sucker stuff. Like, come on, like, I mean, this lady was like harmless, like couldn't hurt nothing, even if you asked her to, and like it's that kind of thing.
Police released nearby surveillance footage in an effort to identify the suspect. His brother is said to have tipped off police. Khan was eventually arrested, but ICE officials suggest his crime could have been prevented and is partially blaming the murder on city policies. ICE agents say they issued an immigration detainer for Khan after he was arrested back in November on both assault and weapons charges. But due to the city's sanctuary policies, after his arraignment, he was released. 6 weeks later, Maria Fuertes was killed. In a statement, ICE officials call New York City's sanctuary policies dangerously flawed and are slamming local politicians, saying they care more about criminal illegal aliens than the citizens they're elected to serve and protect. Meanwhile, the victim's neighbors are mourning her death and remembering their friend.
My dad actually passed away like 4 years ago, and the old lady, she actually came to my house and she put $100 in an envelope, and she was like, this is for you guys, that, I want to help out my neighbors.
Khan is currently being held at Rikers Island. If convicted, he could spend 25 years to life behind bars. Bobby Dupree, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.